And she sizes things up, takes off her jacket, and leaps acrobatically over to the next set of balconies.
Ooh.
Whew.
It's no big deal.
And she tied the rope off. So is it just like sitting there, and she wants me to pass it to her? Is that kind of?
Yes, it is. Yes, pass it to me. That's what I said.
I'm gonna mage hand the rope and move it over towards her.
She ties it off to the other banister. Practical methods save your spells.
It's down, right? Like it's like this.
Yeah.
The rope.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
kind
give
of you kind of zip line down.
Yeah, I take my axe and
I use my staff. Yeah. I hope it doesn't break.
Okay. As you come down to the lower section of the stairs, how far down these continue to go? Who knows? Looking down, the stairs continue to go, and now they are rotating once again, shifting position and allowing you to progress further down. The whole area is getting darker. The clocks echo awkwardly across the halls. When the clocks smash apart against the staircases, it is with a spectacular crash, and often the thunderous sound of dong, gong, and the ticking of the gears echoes up and down the hallway as it does so. Every few moments, you think you catch a glimmer of flickering shadows underneath the stairs, or eyes watching you out of somewhere. Cat says, I have a sense for when things are about to get dangerous, and that sense is happening now.
I agree with you there.
I don't think falling would be something I'd very much like to do in circumstances.
Let's make sure we don't fall then.
Wrath, are you sure we're going the right way?
I can feel it.
Let's press on.
The more
then.
dangerous it goes, the closer I feel like we are to his office.
You know, your dad doesn't seem like the nicest guy.
He is distant. And as you can tell, there are many obstacles. But that is because he does not like to be disturbed. I disturbed him many times when I was younger, and it only bothered him. Now I focus on doing right by the academy, and with Bruce's help, I succeed.
Well, I hope this meeting with your father goes okay. I have my doubts.
I spoke with him last night, and he was willing. I think if we give Kat, Queen of Thieves, Kat what she wants, and we retrieve the rod, then we can continue on. That is what we're here for.
There is a growling and a brief shudder, like something large is growling in the depths below.
Rudy, was that your stomach? No.
No, I mean, it would have been really awkward timing, but no, there's some down there. Some
I want
we're gonna have to face.
ask for Bruce. What do you see? Is there something below us?
Bruce says, yes, they're coming. Destroy them.
How much time do we have? So not much.
Oh, there you go.
Not much at all.
Good.
All right, Sebastian, what do you got?
An 8.
Okay. Rudy?
20.
Ooh.
And Raph?
17. Happy.
Okay. And all right, Rudy, there is something moving just at the edge of your dark vision below you. It's large. There's 2 of these forms. The shadows cling to leathery wings. They're flying up towards you. What are you going to do?
How far away are they from me?
Probably about 80, maybe 100 feet below.
Okay. I am going to. So far away.
They are. That's far away.
I'm gonna cast magic missile at them.
Okay, you cast magic missile at the darkness.
That's 120 feet, right?
Okay, the shadowy shapes that are far in the darkness below, the magical bolts echo and dart towards them. How many darts are you firing?
How many do I get? Is it 3? 3 darts.
Yeah. Take that.
So that's 4 damage.
Okay.
5 damage and 3 damage.
Okay, 12 total.
Woo!
These streaking bolts of magic briefly illuminate the creatures below you. Would you like to move?
If I can go down the stairs, yeah, I'm gonna make my way. Just start charging towards them.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
You see, illuminated for a moment, the horrific form of the disheveled creature before you. It is a massive reptilian creature with a long serpentine neck and large bat-like wings. It has 2 forearms and hind legs that end in wicked claws, and its scales are of a mottled black. Its face and head, though its form is like that of a dragon, its head is more like that of a snake in its shape, and its eyes are these massive circular bulbs that are milk white. The creature shoots up, banks up through the corridor. There are 2 of them.
Yay, my iPhone is ready to be picked up.
Sorry, Rudy, did you want to move?
Yeah, I just trying to figure out where which way these stairs go down, so.
Fair. Totally fair.
I'm just, yeah, if I can move.
Okay. As you bank down, one of these draconic creatures flies up right up to you, and as you come across the balcony, it reaches out with its claws to bite at you. getting a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. It claws at you twice, getting not enough. And the claw strikes reach out as if it was going to grasp you and pull at you. Just as you do so, though, another flies up right beside you. And it flies and it unleashes, and as it does so, it screeches. This reverberating screech that bounces off the walls with almost a metallic sound to it, as if someone was pulling a piece of pulling a dagger across a chalkboard. Just that grating screech, unleashing a cloud of spores from its breath. And I am going to need wisdom saving throws from Wrath, Sebastian, and Kat. Whew.
25.
25. Sebastian?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget your resistance.
Sebastian, you
Wait, I'm resistant?
if you want to pop
Legendary.
your legendary resistance, you have one use of it.
I don't know how bad this is going to be. Let's find out.
We
Okay.
don't know. We don't know.
Sebastian, you take 22 psychic damage, and you are frightened of the creature for 1 minute as nightmares embed themselves in your waking mind.
Oh.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and in the frightened on the success. Wrath, you instead take 11 psychic damage.
Woo.
And Kat is fine. She succeeds her saving throw and doesn't take any damage.
And I think
With that, the balconies, the staircases shudder and shake. They don't move this round. Wrath, what you got?
so really quick. With my thought shield, this creature also takes. Now I don't know how the resistance works in, but 11 resisted psychic damage. So it's with thought shield. Any creature that does psychic damage to me takes that same amount of damage.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, okay.
And I just don't know if that's before or after the resistance. But I took 5 psychic damage.
Okay. We'll check
So
this
it'll
out.
probably take 5 psychic
Okay.
damage.
Okay, we'll go with that then. We'll double check that, but we'll go with.
So as my mind shatters, it reverberates as Bruce repels the psychic attack,
Okay.
and then Bruce screeches his own screech.
It's your turn.
And flies out at the creature as Eldritch blasts. Oh, that's not very good. Come out. So with advantage, I get a 14.
The shot is deflected off the creature's wings.
Ooh. I take a second blast, getting another 14.
Oof, both go wide.
And the third attack is a 28.
Well, third time's a charm.
There it is.
The creature swiftly evades through its wings the first 2 shots before taking the third soundly before being hit soundly by the third.
And I'm going to drive it back with 15 force damage.
Okay. And do you want to push it?
Yeah, I'm going to push it back 10 feet, trying to push it back towards the stairs.
Okay. Push it back.
And I'm going to run down...
To there? Okay.
Right to here by the door.
Great. It is Kat's turn. And she is going to help you all out a little bit here.
You better. Let's see why they call her the Queen of Thieves.
Or is she going to steal their hit points?
That would actually be pretty.
She might try to
Steal their wings. That seems to be key to their attack pattern.
She though is going to start off her turn, and she's going to move over to Rudy and say, I know we've had some issues, but if you could help things out by hurrying this up a little bit, that would be excellent. And she's going to cast haste on you.
There it is.
And I just say back, I'm doing my best. It'll be done when it's done, all right?
And she moves down the rest of the stairs. Okay, and Sebastian, it is your turn.
Well, Kat just left me cowering up at the top of the stairs like a scared little boy. I felt like I was like going to push my back up against her so that we would be back to back, and then she just left.
Do you still cower?
I mean, yes, I'm frightened of these creatures.
Oh yes,
so
yes, you're frightened. Yes.
I'm cowering, but as my mind is riddled with fear, I try to focus and reverse it, and my purple scarf starts billowing in non-existent wind as I hold my staff up, and these two beams of purple energy shoot out from my eyes and connect with each of the creatures, and I'm going to twin Tasha's mind whip.
Cool. Alright, so I gotta make some saving throws on these guys.
Yeah, those are intelligence saving throws.
Okay. I get an 18 and a 12.
The save DC is 18, so one of them fails.
Okay.
And we'll say, you know what, the one that's right up against Rudy is the. Can I say that's the one that fails, or do you get to choose which one fails?
Technically, I should have rolled them separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the one beside Rudy. You win.
Cool.
You get your A.
Awesome. And then I'm going to, with my scarf still billowing, I open up my cloak, and Crowley flies out from under my coat and flies up to the one next to Rudy and starts pecking at it. And it's going to give the help action to Rudy.
Okay. And I take some psychic damage, don't I?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I should probably do that. Tasha's mind whip, 3d6. $14 psychic damage.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
And can I make my saving throw against fear again?
Yeah.
And that's wisdom, right?
Correct.
How does 18 sound?
That sounds good. You are no longer frightened, but this is at the end of your turn, so you won't be able to...
The blasting of Mind Whip is what I did to kind of null my fear.
Nice. Nice. As the Mind Whip, the creature is affected by the Mind Whip, but it seems like its nature did dull it somewhat against the psychic damage. Going back up to the top of the round, we've got Rudy.
Okay. So now that this is within my range, I take my axe and I go at it, and I'm like, stay away from my friends. And I'm also going to take my haste action as an attack, so I'm going to take 4 attacks.
Oh, man.
And can I use 2 help back? Like, can I use Crowley and Houdini, or only one?
Technically, yes. I'm going to say yes. We'll check that later. I'm going to say yes. Yeah.
Okay. So Houdini's going to also help. And I say, get over your routine. Look at this crow already doing the work. And all right, here we go. So
Shaming Houdini.
26 to hit
There it is.
for 25 damage.
Okay.
Oh my god! I just rolled double crit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
2 20s on the advantage.
Nice. Woo!
Oh my god! Okay, so I crit.
That's one dead
Cool,
animal.
cool.
Doing the Rudy.
What is that? 18 plus.
Cat gets it.
Is
Haste.
that
Haste
30,
Rudy.
30 plus the roll, right? 32 damage.
Wow. It's the massive blow reverberates through its body, and already addled with the mind whip, the creature shudders in its wings, barely managing to keep itself aloft. But it is barely managing to keep itself aloft.
All right, number 3. Wow. Okay, these hot dice tonight. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Oh gosh. 30 damage.
Tell me how you finish this creature off.
Oh my gosh. So I'm aiming for like its wings. So I'm like hacking away its wings, and then as the wings fall off, I chop its head right off.
Okay. As the pieces of it fall down the endless stair, as they fade out of sight, they dissipate into the darkness. But as they fall, looking up, you see just fragments of whatever was left of it dripping down from above.
That's weird.
Huh. It's weird. This place is weird.
Okay. All of you can make sense.
Well, what? My level?
3.
That bike sure made a little
There
noise.
is another shuddering noise as another creature flies up in the darkness below. The flying up to replace its fallen comrade flies up the stairs towards Wrath
Ah!
and launches in with its claws.
Oh, do I get to finish my?
Oh yeah, you do get one
My
more.
own?
Sorry. Yeah, you get another.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You had one more attack.
It's okay. Yeah, and actually because I killed it, I can use my bonus action to take an extra attack.
Yes,
You remember
yeah.
faster.
I'm just gonna move this one off the field because it's not there yet. Basically.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. Then I
Clean.
won't use my bonus action to do that. I'm going to use my bonus action to.
What's your speed with haste?
Oh, it's doubled actually. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm assuming this is like it's not level.
Yeah, that would be going down. Yes.
It just goes down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that would be I can get to.
Running jump? Running.
Can I running jump? Is there enough room to running jump?
How far can you jump? Your strength is 20, so you can jump 20 feet.
So I need it from there. No, I wouldn't make it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to get over there, I feel like you're gonna have to
Misty step.
Misty Step to get there.
Alright.
Even with your increased speed, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then what I'll do is I'll Misty Step as my bonus action to get to it.
I imagine that you kind of leap through the air, and halfway through the air, just as you're starting to fall, you just poof, yeah.
Misty step over and end up. Let me just grab Rudy over here. And then in midair, as I'm coming through, I bring my axe down onto it. 18 plus 7, so 25 to hit. And then 24 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Why not? 3 more.
Kill it.
Like a record of how many.
Go, Rudy.
One turn.
200 cumulative damage in like 1 turn.
24 to hit. Oh my gosh. 21 damage.
Okay.
Do you get an extra attack on haste?
No.
No, I
Haze-
already,
okay.
I already did that. Yeah, like,
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, that's 27 damage.
Okay.
And
Still
I
on the
get
board.
one
Still on the
more.
board. Okay. Maybe not.
1 more hit.
16 to hit.
Yep.
No.
That's just enough.
23 damage.
It's slain. What happens with this one? So basically, you finish the first one off, turn around, leap through the air, teleport behind this other one, cut its wings off, and cleave it in twain. And as its body descends down into the darkness below, there is a harrowing screech as you roll the one, so I gotta escalate this situation.
Okay.
I was gonna wait one more round for this, but you killed them both, so they're coming now.
Oh no.
A much larger one flies up from the central chambers below.
Oh, the mama reptile, winged reptile.
Flying up from below, the one significantly larger than its smaller siblings flies up out from the air, and it and as it does so, taking space in the air before you, it unleashes its much more powerful nightmare breath, and that one is going to. Oh, I can't get all of you from that position, so it's going to hit Sebastian and Bruno, and I need wisdom saving throws from both of you.
Why can't it be charisma?
Let's see. Wisdom.
I got a 19.
11.
Okay, Rudy, you fail and take 33 psychic damage.
What the hell is that?
Sebastian, you
doing?
succeed, but still take 16 psychic damage, and you are frightened of this creature now, Rudy, until you save to
North
shoot him.
speed limit then.
Oh my.
You know how angry you've made it.
I understand, Mama Beast. I understand.
I just imagine Rudy like just moving like with like a trail behind her as she's going around these stairways, these incomprehensible stairways, murdering these winged creatures.
I want to point out that like Sebastian barely noticed the other creature flying up because he's never seen Rudy in combat before. And he just was like, oh no, dragons!
Yeah.
And then they all died within a span of 6 seconds. And he's just standing there like, what?
What?
And then I'm like, behind you.
Okay. The balconies.
240.
The balconies move.
Volvo 240, that's an old car.
Okay. So
Built like a tank.
Oh.
that's gonna. Is anyone all these other creatures are flying, so that's not going to affect any of the flying creatures. But that could affect. But Sebastian, you are now stuck on that balcony.
Yeah, I was about to step onto the staircase and it moved away, and I'm like, nuts.
Okay, Wrath, it is your turn.
I am going to get this party started. I'm gonna throw up a hex on the large creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to debilitate its strength.
Okay.
Let's see how that can help. And then I have I'm gonna have Bruce fly into its radius here as we go after it. So I begin an Eldritch Barrage with a 28
Ooh,
to start it off.
that's a hit.
And that's going to be for 9 force damage.
Okay.
Second attack without advantage, a 23 to hit for, that's better. So with the hex, it's 18 force damage.
Oof.
And the final attack is, will a 16 get me there?
It will not. It does not penetrate the thick hide of this creature.
And so after my barrage, and I will not attempt to move it.
Okay. From its space, it's going to use its legendary action to make a tail attack against Sebastian.
Wow.
Sebastian, no!
I can't, I have nowhere to go.
Sebastian, I get a 23 to hit.
I have nowhere to go.
Down.
Sebastian, that is going to be
We're up.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw from you, buddy.
Oh no.
No.
I am not a strong man. I get a 3.
The dragon knocks you 10 feet, and you fall prone. So you get knocked off the balcony there, buddy.
Which do I get knocked into the abyss?
Into the void. Yep.
Oh,
All right, so I'm just falling.
Yep.
Ah!
And as Sebastian falls,
Sebastian, no!
No.
Sebastian falls, and you see him fall all the way down. You hear the scream, "Ah! Ah!" as he falls from above.
I am dodging staircases as I'm falling. They're moving and winding, and I'm just like, I start getting used to it, and I pencil in and just start going whoosh, whoosh, and like dodging staircases as I'm trying to fall through them.
Well, that's a good question, actually. Do you? Give me a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Okay, you do manage to dodge the staircases.
Smash that. And I'm just diving now.
Full skydive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just gonna continue to fall
Okay.
until you stop falling.
Cool.
ouch.
Sounds like a plan.
How fast is he falling?
Well,
Is he?
like he's gonna reach terminal velocity pretty soon. Basically, here's the way it works. If you hit a staircase, you're gonna take 10d6 points of damage for every round you've spent falling.
Oh,
I'm fine.
And he's like per round.
Yes, reflecting the fact that he's picking up speed as he falls.
We need Boo and her feather fall, you know?
Yeah.
I hope you. Yeah, you're picking up speed slowly.
Yeah.
The ads are getting closer
Yeah,
and closer together.
gravity's a little wonky in here, as you can no doubt tell. So he might not be speeding up as quickly as you would imagine him to be. But yeah. So Wrath, that is your turn and the legendary action. So Cat, Cat sees this situation, and she is going to, seeing Sebastian falling down and down like this for some time. Well, technically, I guess she smiles and laughs at Sebastian, chuckling.
Why are you laughing?
She doesn't have much to help you with that, unfortunately. So what she will do instead is she's going to, seeing the dragon out there before her, what she will do is she's going to get sneak attack because of the presence of Bruce there. So she is going to sneak attack the dragon by throwing one of her daggers at it.
Accident ahead.
She does hit the dragon and deals a total of 20 points of damage to it.
Woo!
And then she says, Sebastian, pick yourself up. Come on. And then she's going to continue moving down the stairs. Okay. And the dragon will use its other legendary action at this point, after Cat's turn. And it releases these darkened spores that encircle around Wrath. Wrath, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I only get an 8, but I think now might be the time to pull out that legendary resistance.
Cool. You're definitely not going to regret that later.
Uh-oh. Well, so nothing happens?
Yeah, you succeed your save. And you do not take poison damage.
And I have no regrets.
And you are not poisoned for 1 hour. Yeah.
Yes.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm falling,
Yeah.
and I grab my bag and I start rifling through it while I'm dodging staircases, and I pull out a potion, and I pop the cork and slam it into my mouth. I have a potion of flying that I've had for a very long time.
Been waiting for this.
Yes.
And yeah, I drink my potion of flying, and I try to time it, so I drink it as I know I'm going through the bottom and appearing back up at the top, and heading down above the dragon.
Okay.
So I grab the potion of flying, I drink it, and with the goggles on, I grab my staff and I start diving towards the dragon. And as I do, I'm going to quicken and cast I hold my staff out, and from the tip of the staff, a beam of energy shoots out of the staff, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam
Ooh.
at the dragon.
Nice play. So I got to make a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 16.
All right, so the beam makes contact with the dragon, and so that's going to be 68.
It failed its throw?
Yes.
That's going to be 25 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to have Crowley fly up and start pecking at it again. And I'm going to use my legendary action. Oh, but I can only use it... Can I use it to take an action?
No, you can just use it for the purposes that we've expressed. You can't use it. It's
Okay.
not like action surge, I'm afraid.
All right.
Yeah.
That was my big plan, but I just realized
the notable
the flaw.
thing with the legendary action is you can use it to interrupt at the end of someone else's turn if you want to use
Right.
it. Yeah.
Right. Well, cool. That's all I'm going to do then for this turn. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm flying towards the dragon.
All right, we go to the top of the round with Rudy.
So these staircases are pretty close here.
Okay.
So I am going to
Oh, nice.
run 10 feet this way and then jump 10 feet across. And then I guess, can I run over to this section right here?
Could you cut through? Could you reasonably...
I could jump 20 feet, right?
Yes, you can jump 20 feet as long as you get 10 feet of movement before you do so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I probably can't do that. Yeah, because I could jump
Yeah, you
there.
can jump there. Yep.
And then that's 20 feet, I guess, from there, and then because I double right now, it's
Yeah.
60, I guess. That's 50.
I guess the accident was cleared out.
Yeah, I can't quite make it go. Okay.
If you give me an athletics check, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see athletics. Oh, that's
I feel like you could make it. I feel like...
that's a 16 plus 9. It's a lot.
All right.
25.
You leap across the so as the staircase comes towards you, you leap from one to the other as they're kind of rotating in place and manage to get up to the place where the dragon is.
All right.
Leaping
I get
across the stairs. Yeah.
And I get Houdini up here and I just start wailing on it. Let's see. 26 to hit.
It's a hit.
And Crowley's helping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
18. 22 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one help. Second help. That is going to be 20 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 29 damage. And my third. 25 to hit.
Oh.
And that's
You're applying the -5, right?
yeah, this is with the only a +7 instead of a +12.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
I know I'm having to do lots of mental math right now. That's 18 plus 7, 25 damage.
I'm still alive for now.
And so that's my attack.
That was 3. You still have your hasted bonus action.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna hit him again. Oh no, that's a 1 on the
Okay.
die, so nope. And I'm gonna second wind just to get some hit points back.
Okay.
Hallo?
Hei, gutten min.
Hei.
Hei. Har du hørt noe mer om den jobben, eller?
Nei, ikke ennå.
Ok. Det er veldig spennende.
Mm.
Hva skal dere være hjemme i helga, eller?
Ja, det er mulig Thea tar en tur til skøyta.
Å ja.
Det
Blir
blir...
Gille på jobben hennes?
Ja. Men Linnea skal overnatte på Bestum, fordi han der Alfred skulle overnatte der også, så da skal Linnea hjelpe til å passe på henne. Nei, han. Ja, hun gleder seg skikkelig.
Ja. Hun har blitt misbrukt. Fader, naboen Tengs, de har kjøpt mat på Nes, vet du.
Ja.
Går ut på dato fordi at de har dyr. Fy faen, det kjøleskapet er stappfullt.
Ja.
Og kjøtt og kylling. Altså, jeg har fått mat for flere måneder.
Skal dere være hjemme i helga?
Nei, vi er på Haugen.
Ja.
Vi dro på søndag etter den bursdagen, og så
Ja.
skal vi hjem igjen 12. mai.
Ja.
Hvis ikke noe skjer. Ja. Vi får se om vi tar en hemsetur med hemseklær her, da.
Ja. Jeg
Husker ikke noe jorden av det.
tok meg en lang sykkeltur i helga. Jeg sykla ned til Kjeller og opp igjen. Fy faen, jeg var sliten, ass.
Oi. Yes. Alene?
Ja, 1,5 time cirka.
Oi. Bare fordi du skal trimme, eller?
Ja, det og livestreame med kamera.
Ok. Ja, Tore har ikke fått skattepengene ennå. Det er rart.
Ikke jeg heller.
Jeg har fått mine.
Ja.
Jeg hørte sent om jeg fikk igjen, men det kom fort etterpå.
Ja.
Arnt sine.
Ja.
Ja, denne tida flyr jo så fort, herregud. Jeg har sittet og skravlet med hun naboen, og så blir jeg sittende, så jeg vet at Arne med jordbær og duker, har ikke duk overalt. Det er så mye å så dritt.
Ja.
Og da vet du det, gutten min. Vi er også. Du bør prate med meg og komme ned her hvis du har lyst.
Ja.
Akkurat nå, ja. Det er bare å spørre i hvert fall. Det er jo fri i morgen,
Torsdag.
er det ikke det? Åja. Ja. Ok, nei, men vi snakkes da.
Ja. Ha det.
Ha det.
As my bonus action, so that's 11 plus 2, 13.
And the dragon is going to tail whip you.
Woo!
Yo!
I mean, I did hit it a lot with
I get a
axe, so
27 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage and give me a strength saving throw.
Or you got this. You got this.
Strength saving. 26.
Ugh. 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 Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
It gets slapped across the face of the tail, but I don't move anywhere.
All right. The balconies. Okay. The balconies. Ka-junk.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Where do I go? Do I go with the balcony?
There. Yeah, you go with the
Oh,
balcony
that's where-
there. Right back to where you started. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. You were frightened,
Oh, you're right.
which means that you couldn't have done any of that.
No, you're right. Shoot, I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Monty. All right.
Yeah,
Do you know how much it was? Just put it
I
back.
do.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I have it. Yeah.
So I'll still take the second wind, but I can firebolt it.
Yes, you can. Sorry. Oh, that was an epic
Sorry,
turn.
it's okay. I totally
yeah.
forgot about it. My
Yeah.
bad.
In your mind, you did all of that. You're like, this is what I
Yeah.
want to do, but it was too scary.
At the end of the episode, we flash back, and Rudy was just having a bad dream all along.
All alone. I'm still in the front room.
Yeah, she's still in a mental prison.
Yeah.
Currently.
16 to hit.
That is a miss, I'm afraid. Now you can save against the fear, though. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
That
No,
was such
it's
a
okay.
cool turn. That was an epic turn, but
I will
yeah.
come back. So fear is wisdom.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. That you do get out of the nightmare breath, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I snap out of it and I'm like,
Okay.
I know what I want to do.
So then the bridges move, and now it's the dragon's turn. Okay, let's see if I can get the breath weapon back. I don't. So who is the juiciest target that I have right now?
I'm also still like 50, 60 feet above you, I imagine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I think it's gonna fly up to eat Sebastian.
Oh,
Or down.
did I say 50 or 60? What's the range on Sunbeam? I meant, oh no, it's 60.
So I make 2 claw attacks, getting a 20 and an 18 to hit.
I cast shield.
And does that turn them both into misses?
One hits.
Okay. And the bite is another 20 to hit.
Ah, that hits.
So you take, from the claws, you take a total of 25 damage from the claws and the bite, plus an additional 5 poison damage.
And that was -1 claw, yeah?
Yeah, that was -1 claw. So a total of 30 damage, all said.
Swell. Great. Wonderful.
Yeah, and it flies up to where Sebastian is.
And so it like has me in its claw and mouth.
Yeah,
Ripping and tearing.
it's ripping and tearing and devouring you as it flies up. Basically, seeing you stop in the air, and after you sunbeam it, it basically turns around, up in like flies through the sunbeam. Though still able to perceive you, though it was blinded by the sunbeam.
Darn.
Yeah.
It knows it wants, it's hunting.
Yeah, I didn't see
Hungry.
that coming. It's funny, I blinded it and I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
What a
I
world.
say as I'm being tossed around in its mouth.
Wrath, it is your turn.
Is it more economical to shoot up or down at this point? Can I see it below? Can I see the top of the monster?
The way that it is that the top and the bottom, like you can't see it twice. Like it always
Got
is
it.
out of sight. Yeah.
So then I look up. Bruce cannot make it, but I begin to pelt it with Eldritch power, and I started off with that classic 14, which I don't think is enough.
Jill, in exchange, the next time you are able to make attacks, I have the damage that you dealt before, and we will consider those the rolls that you got.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Thanks,
So a 14 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Not even close. What about a 20?
That does.
Okay, we're back on it. 14 force damage.
Okay.
And does it actually have Sebastian in its, like, is it holding Sebastian, or is it?
It's not actually. I didn't actually grapple him. No.
Okay,
we're
then
we're just being flavory with our description to say that it's grabbed hold of him and is biting him apart.
Flavorfully, I'm in its mouth with its
Yeah.
claw on
You're
me, and it's
flavorfully being
Yeah.
devoured.
Yes.
It's got its grip on me. Its mouth is on the other end, and it's attempting to rip me in half.
Maybe that potion is sort of like a sauce for it. It's like a dipping sauce.
Yeah, I added some je ne sais quoi to the Sebastian Crow
You seasoned
spice.
yourself before
Yeah.
it chose to eat you. So I choose to move it 10 feet up.
Okay.
And a 22 to hit for an additional 16 force damage. And continue. So I move it about 20 feet with 2 successful Eldritch blasts away from
Nice.
Sebastian.
All
So
right.
it's now above me by 20
Yeah.
feet.
Which is just out of range of its tail attack.
Noise.
Back, fiend.
Yeah. So in that case, what it will do is it will use its Spore Slavo on Sebastian. Sebastian, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Just blow through your legendary resistance. What's
No,
the
I'm gonna
worst
get
that could happen?
I'm gonna get a 23 on that.
Okay, you are not infected by spores that poison you and slowly devour you from the inside.
I bat the spores away. I don't have time for your spores.
I have
Okay.
No more spores. Some chant. We're gonna.
Okay.
Chant.
All right. The cat. She looks up at the dragon. She looks over at you, Rudy. Rudy, if you trust me, if you come down here, I can get you up to that thing.
Yeah, I'll get over there as fast as I can.
It is going to. She just says it's going to slow you down, but it's going to get you back up. Sound good?
All right.
In other words, she's readying a spell, and readying a spell means you have to drop concentration on what you're concentrating on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well then, I'm gonna
Although, is
stop
that
the
taking away
stream
the
here,
haste,
so
right?
I will
Yes,
pick
that
up
will take away the
the
haste.
new
I can't
phone.
move or take actions until.
Oh, that will, right. Okay, so she would know better than that. So she won't drop the haste. It'll have to be your next turn, because yeah.
Catch you guys later. I'm gonna pick up my new phone now, so I guess I'll see you later when I'm playing War Thunder or something.